But I'm still around, guys. I just don't want to be because it's a fucking clown show out there. Even though a couple base things have happened. So, I could talk about that. Like, for example, the Roe v. Wade thing got overturned. I never expected that to happen. Not in my lifetime. I grew up in a generation where it was pretty much set in stone that even Republicans, conservatives were like, oh, we don't touch that. That's a human right, even though we see how they care about human rights. But, apparently they did. Apparently they did. And, there's conspiracies that, oh, it's because of the population decrease, because the vaccination made a lot of people sterile, this and that and the other. No, they did it because they want to. That's why they did it. People are starting to realize that you can't sugarcoat people. It doesn't do any good. At least not the way we were taught how to sugarcoat people. Deflection is a great technique, trust me, but you got to know how to do it. You got to do like the Matrix and shit. You get fucking, like, for example, with the whole shit going on, well, there's the Ukraine, but even that's old news. In general, like, if someone calls you, let's say, racist or something like that, and then you hit them with, oh, I know, because it's school shootings. That's what happened. Where, there's a fucking new school shooting every week, goddammit. I can't keep track of them all. I don't know their names. The one Alex Jones got sued for because he said it was fake. And you know what Alex Jones should have said? Even though I hate Alex Jones, I'm not sad that he got sued. Fuck Alex Jones. But you know what he should have said? He should have been like, in his fucking Alex Jones voice, well, if you could deny the Holocaust, why can't I say that they were paid actors? And blah, 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 blah. And that's deflection. Because then the burden of proof lies on the Holocaust denier. Which, of course, they're going to say they're not a Holocaust denier, but the fact of the matter is, now you've changed the subject. Now it isn't about what you think, it's about what they think. And you can go with that, and then make it about what they believe, and then argue about what they can play defensively. Because you shouldn't have to play defensively, because you should be able to believe whatever the fuck you want to believe, no matter how stupid it is. And that's it. That's it. There's no fucking arguing. And, because you see how people get insipid about the dumbest shit. Like, look at the comments of my past videos, and I'm sure it'll be in this one too. There's this guy named Johnny Blaze. I don't know who the fuck he is. Who is that guy? But every fucking video, he says, like, 2 words where it's like, hate speech, violence. Okay? Number one, you're wrong. Number 2, who the fuck are you? Why do you care? Are you a besmirched ex-girlfriend? Are you scorned? Do you want to fuck me? Why the fuck are you commenting on my videos when I get like maybe 100 views at most, and just to point out how hateful and mean I am? I know I'm fucking hateful and mean. I have to be. That's the way the world is. I don't like it. You don't like it. And you ain't doing shit about moderators, so you can fuck off. That's it. Fucking, you got something to say something about moderators. That's the way I look at it. It's like, we can go on and on. We can spin our circles about how, you don't believe in women's rights. You don't believe in this rights. You don't believe in that. You don't believe it. Do you believe moderators should be in prison? Well, if you don't, then you're retarded, because no matter how you look at it, they should be. We can argue about how differently they should be. Are we persons online and we're being harassed and assaulted, or are we not persons online and then they're liable for everything? That's a perfectly valid argument, and it don't matter to me which position you take on that. But that is the argument. That is the reality. And they're not willing to discuss reality. So, skedaddle. Get out of my sight. But, yeah, other than that, I don't really fucking care about what's going on in the news, honestly. Like, with the Roe v. Wade thing, we trolled women, I guess. Women are the real Jews. Let's be honest here. Like, fucking, they'll take whatever side they can get to fucking advance their own agenda, their vaginal agenda. Like, fucking those women, the trad thought meme. You know what I'm saying? And the same with all the shooters and shit, where it's like, they'll blame incels, and meanwhile incels can't even talk to the girl at McDonald's. So I'm expected to believe that 90% of these shooters are incels. No. But then when you validate those things, you validate all the other bullshit that you don't want to talk about. Like, for example, if I bring up how incels have a real argument to make, and incels are actually oppressed groups, then we have to talk about, the conspiracies behind shooters and shit like that. Oh, they're MK Ultra. Oh, they're this and they're that. And I don't want to fucking do that. I don't want to fucking talk about MK Ultra. I just like it when people die. Why can't I just fucking like it when people die? I don't like people. And so that's fucking it. And like, so that's why I don't make videos that often. Because, in all honesty, it can come down to, fucking, if something bad happens, good. That's it. If something bad happens, good. Just imagine you're me for a minute, okay? Somebody says something to you. Anything. It doesn't matter what. My dog died. Good. My family has cancer. Good. I got run over. Good. You got run over. Good. And they don't fucking, they hate that shit. They hate that shit. Fucking, even if they're like, oh, but you'll die too. Good. Then I don't have to live in this bullshit anymore. It's like fucking, and that's the thing. People aren't, they want to live in their little fantasy world, but it isn't even a joyful fantasy world. They're not doing things that would entertain themselves and put themselves in a state of happiness. They want to live in a fantasy world that's also nightmare world, because they're fucking evil and stupid and they suck moderator dicks. What do you want me to tell you?